God damn it.
Hello, everyone.
I guess we could start like that. Hello. Welcome to another Developer Diary. It has been a while again, and I guess that God damn it at the start is justified.
Yeah, so the reason it's been a little while is because life got a bit chaotic.
Yeah, random battle event happened again.
Random battle event this time was losing job monster.
Yeah. You don't know how scary it is when you move out of into a new house.
For the first time.
For the first time.
And then you lose your job. Through no fault of my own mind. It just happened.
Yeah.
But I found another one, so it's okay now. It's just that for a while it was very scary.
Yeah, it was a pretty big crisis.
Mm-hmm. But it's okay now.
Which meant we had to put a few things on hold. A lot of stuff that we had planned to release and talk about over the last month just didn't happen. We had like a whole bunch of things planned out, and
I don't know. Everything got thrown out the window.
Yeah, so in light of us continuously running into bad things, we're changing plans again. Well, it's not really changing. The plans are the same.
The plans are the same. We're just kind of slightly altering.
It's dispersed.
It's
It's got no schedule now. We've basically thrown out the schedule, and we're just going to wing it. We're just going to throw stuff out when it's ready. It's just like, hey, look at this. But the one thing that I do feel that will be the problem with that is people are going to have bigger anticipation of things coming out, which is something I don't really want to happen. But it's like, you know what? Bugger it. Like, we want people to know what we're doing, and rather than having it on a schedule, we're just going to throw it out there. So with that being said, there should be more stuff coming out. Which our new website will help us do.
Yeah, Alex spent a lot of time and many sleepless nights working on the website. It is really good now. You should go check it out. Redefinitiongames.com. It needs some tweaking, but it's much more nicer than it was. It hadn't been updated in 4 years, was it?
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe longer. I don't know. Anyway, it's good now.
The website's been there for a long time. You should. I found pictures of the original themes, and I'm just like, what the hell was I thinking? Like, you call yourself a game developer or a graphic designer or whatever you want to call yourself when you create that stuff? Christ.
But nonetheless, it's good now.
It shows growth, at least.
It shows growth, yeah. You should make a little montage of the websites, actually.
Yeah, I'll see if I can dig up those pictures again, and you can see what it used to look like.
To what it looks like now.
It's horrible. And some of those new things will be our new game, which we're focusing on releasing to Game Jolt. Why? Because it has some things that we'd like to try, and it's a step towards making TVO Thief. I think we need to clarify a few things for some people, and even if we clarify some things, I think people are still going to ask us, but I'm going to refer them to this video so that they understand that we can't work on TVO Thief yet because there's a whole bunch of things that we need to make to allow us to make it. There's a number of things we have to experiment with in order for us to add the things that people have asked us to add to it. And
we want to add those things.
Yeah, and I want those features to be in the game, but I can't add those features if I don't understand it. And you would forgive me if I did take the time to understand it, and then when we did get to it,
it would be good.
It will actually be good. It'll actually be solid, because I don't want to rag on the industry, but it's like, just go on Steam and you can see a whole bunch of shovelware on there, and I don't want our games to just be shovelware. I don't want that. I don't really like that at all, because it's like those creators are, they're doing their best, but they're clearly getting to a point where it's just too much, and then they don't make it, or they don't make it to the level that they want it to be, and then they move on to the next project. And and that's fine. That's definitely a way for development, but at the same time, you're not delivering on the quality that people expect these days, which is a little. I think the standards are a little too high, to be honest.
Probably.
That's a challenge for developers to step up to, and more often than not, it's not really stepped up to that often. And me personally, I'd like to deliver on that quality. I'm not sure about Elise. Maybe she can answer that.
What? Quality?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you want something nice.
Yeah,
you don't want to, like, just poop out something.
Yeah. Yeah. You're essentially defecating in public.
Yeah. We want to, like, at least polish a turd first before you, like, put it on the shelf. You know what I mean? Hopefully it's not a turd.
Yeah.
Maybe it's, like, a nice marble.
Well, it's...
Sorry, I made that weird.
I don't know. I don't know how to... Yeah. I was going to say, you know, it's their baby and they're releasing it to the public, but it's just like...
Well, you know, I guess that's it.
To,
you know,
yeah.
It's you've either had a baby or you've taken a big dump. What's it going to be? What are you going to show to the world? The dump baby or the real baby? Sorry?
I don't know how to answer.
Yeah. Sorry.
I was saying those kinds of things after, like, if you can't tell, I'm pretty damn tired, and I'm just like, my mind can't comprehend what you're saying right now.
We're on completely different sleep schedules. I've just woken up, and Alex is about to go to bed.
I'm not going to go to bed yet. I've still got a few things to do.
Oh, right. He's still got some work to do. But he's tired. He's at the end of his day.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are we talking about next?
Next. Oh, well, we were talking about the game.
Oh, we can still talk about that, yeah.
Yes. So our new game is going to have... It's inspired by TVO Thief. So people who are asking for TVO Thief, you're going to get a kind of TVO Thief. It's not the find random items. You're going to be finding things that randomly disperse. So it's essentially the same sort of premise.
And yet completely different.
Yeah. And it's also going to have a single AI in it, which is going to be some scary monster thing that you'll find out what that is when we release it. I don't really want to show it off too much because...
We do want it to be a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, a bit of a surprise. Should be nice and fun for people when they encounter it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also going to be focused on user-generated content. This is a pretty big deal for us. It's our first step to let users create their own content within game. So I'm simplifying the way that people can create levels with the type of gameplay that we're trying to create, because the game is sort of like, it's like 50-50 random.
Yeah.
It lets you design up to a point, and then the game will randomize based on what you've designed.
So you're kind of like planning a layout.
Yeah.
And then the game takes that layout and
then randomizes the elements in it. So it's like creating... You're designing a level, and then you get to have multiple levels from the same layout. Like some of the rooms will be different. Where the piece, it's jigsaw pieces.
Oh, you gave it away. Oh.
Well, I think I've showed a GIF of it, so I think I can talk about it.
You know, there's hints on our website if you want to hunt for them to what our next game is. So
yeah, it will randomize. It will choose random rooms to send the jigsaw pieces to, and there's stuff that gets generated at runtime to make it look different, like the textures of the walls in the rooms and the corridors, and some. I'm still working on bits to do with prop generation as well, which is going to be using something that I developed for TVO Thief a while back that we haven't had a chance to fully use.
So it'd be good to test that out properly.
Which, like Alicia said, it will test that out, and a bunch of other things that we've been developing. A lot of the stuff that we're working on is all kind of new, and we haven't had a chance to really battle test it. And this is the battle test. This is going to give us a little bit of experience in this area of like user-generated content to see what people do, see how people sort of respond to it, and have a better understanding before we move on to anything bigger that may end up having it. Not, like I said in previous things, we're not making any promises, but we're going to work very hard to ensure that we can do some of the things that you are seeing in the games that we will be releasing to come out in some of our later games, which isn't just limited to TVO Thief. It's basically everything else. Hopefully, with Winging It, more stuff will come out. It won't feel like we're in hiding or we've disappeared because we haven't been posting anything. We'll be posting more regularly. At least I hope so. If something random doesn't happen in the next month,
we'll keep always trying to be as active as possible. You know, sometimes things like losing your job gets in the way.
Yeah.
But, you know, we'll always come back and tell you, you know, sorry we were away, something happened. But yeah, if we're going away forever, unless we both suddenly die, we will touch wood.
No, God.
We will always come back, you know, like unless we make a big announcement that something's going to happen.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry, it's horrible. But you know how the internet is.
Yeah, like, well, I guess she has a point. If we suddenly stop and nothing's being said and
for a long
time, something's probably happened. But in all likelihood, if something was going to happen, we're going to come out and say what's been happening. Yeah. And if for whatever reason we have to stop or give up or whatever,
we'll let you know.
There will be we'll let you know, and that will be the message. So don't feel like you're being left out. It's just there's a lot of stuff going on.
Mm.
That's what's been happening, and that's what is coming. All right. The mobile stuff we've had to put on hold.
Oh, yeah.
Because
right.
there's some legal things that we have to sort out in order for us to actually do that properly. And we don't have the money to do it right now. So
yeah. So
it's it's a bit on the back burner. Still, it will happen eventually. It's just, you know, no money, not enough to make a difference at the moment.
Same old.
So yeah. We'll let you know when our mobile game comes out so that you can eventually play that when we can address those issues.
Was that everything we wanted to say today?
Yeah, I guess.
So now we'll just...
Oh, Elise is on Patreon. Give support to her on Patreon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I do arts on there and... little animation-y things and stuff. So if you've seen my little drawings and you like them and you want to support my art stuff, I guess like supporting me on Patreon indirectly supports our games because it like helps me pay for our bills, which helps Alex gain sustenance, which helps him continue to make the games. But Patreon is for my art, so yeah, if you want to, you know.
She's got a video coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's probably already out. I don't know.
It would, yeah. I mean, I don't know if the video is going to be out before or after this video comes out. But, yeah, there'll be a fancy Patreon video explaining all the things. Yeah. So, yeah. We'll probably put a link somewhere.
Yeah.
If you do want to check it out.
And that's, you know, like, you've been doing that for a while, haven't you?
Patreon or art stuff?
Your art stuff. Like, your channel is...
My channel's a couple years old. I was only posting, like, once a month for a very long time. But I've only recently started posting every week with a little drawing. Yeah.
It's the stuff she can show.
Yeah,
Let's
the
just
stuff
clarify
I can
that.
show.
It's the stuff she can show right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of work I can't share, so it's nice to be able to share something, even if it's just like fan stuff.
So if you like her art style, or you like what she does, or you want to support her, go to her Patreon. What is it?
It's under my name, so
Patreon.com.
Patreon.com. Elise LeBlanc.
I'll put a link up in the thing.
It's under my name, so yeah.
So go to that, and I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's everything we wanted to say.
So thank you to everyone who has been watching. even though that's not many these days, and there's lots of important information that people seem to overlook in it. But hey, thank you.
Thank you if you are listening.
If you are.
You are amazing.
Yeah, good on you for staying informed. And I am Alex. My tongue twisted.
It's okay.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Elise.
And we're Redefinition Games. And we hope you have a pleasant day.
Yay.
See ya.
Bye.